Hello, everyone. My name is Jacob Gold, along with my broadcast partner, Peter Deskovich. We are here live at Rockville Ice Arena for Landon Bears taking on Georgetown Prep. Peter, how do you think this matchup is going to go today?
I have no idea, honestly. Last time we beat Prep, do you remember what the score was?
I believe it was, let me check with the statistician, it was 2-1.
2-1. So I feel like this is going to be a very close game. Looking at the student section right now, the Bears are packed. Prep's pretty packed, so it's going to be a very energetic game. It's going to get emotional. It's going to be hype.
Rockville Ice Arena is absolutely bumping tonight, as there are games from all the prep schools on all three rinks. The Bears wearing all brown as the Hoyas wear all white. The Hoyas were supposed to be at home for this game, but the Bears take home ice advantage. However, the Hoyas bring in their announcers and their scorekeepers. The Bears about to get started. We have Zakir. Zakir is out there with, I believe that is Graham Haberl, Watts, and Quinn Coughlin, and Arthur Smink.
And Jack Ricalsi in net.
Jack Ricalsi is the starter today, giving Phil Sears a rest. We're off. Prep wins the face-off, gets it into the Landon zone. Prep getting it outside. Prep getting it into the Landon zone. Landon trying to get it out. Prep in the slot, can't handle that. Prep, a shot on net, goes wide. Watts gains the puck. Watts trying to get out of the zone. Smink couldn't handle it. The Bears have possession in their own defensive zone. Zakir trying to break out. Gets out of the zone. The Bears get it into the offensive zone, and it comes right out. The Hoyas get it into the Landon defensive zone. Prep trying to get something going. Zakir tripped up, nothing called. Prep dumps it into the zone. Prep down in the offensive zone. Landon, it's a scrum behind the net. Trying to get it out. Prep keeps it in. A centering attempt, no one's there. It's in the slot. Juggled around and off to the side. Benner gets to that puck. Over to Perkon. Perkon can't get it out. Enters back into the zone. Prep applying a lot of pressure. Benner chips it out of the zone. Perkon with a nice steal in the offensive zone. Perkon tries to make a move. Gets tripped up. No call. Bears trying to get it back to the point. And there is a whistle. I believe that is it's a penalty on Prep. Penalty on number 13 on the Hoyas for cross-checking. That will be a 2-minute penalty.
It's been a rough start for the Bears so far. They've been in their defensive zone the whole time. So hopefully this power play unit can get their offense started.
Absolutely. The Bears getting ready to take the offensive zone on the power play. The Bears win the face-off, get it down low. It's on the side. Graham Haberl keeps it into the zone. Graham Haberl getting it back high to Perko. Perko down low to Perkon. Perkon tripped up, no call, and the Hoyas ice it. Haberl back to get the puck. The Bears regroup in their own zone. Perkon with the puck. Coming up the ice with a nice burst of speed around a ton of Prep players. Into the offensive zone. A move shot takes out the goalie in the process, but no goal.
Great net drive by Reed Perkon.
The Bears trying to get it up the ice. A tip into the zone by Graham Haberl on the forecheck, and a whistle is blown offside. So 12:29 left to play in the period. 1 minute left on the power play for the Bears. Shots on goal, 1-1. The Bears up to this point have been playing on their heels, I feel like.
Yeah, but I feel like they're getting it started right now. Their offense is picking it up. Yeah.
It seems to be a center ice draw. Smink trying to win it back, and he does. Oh, excuse me. That is Kennery. Lifted into the zone. Lacalsi catches it, throws it out to the side. The Bears control. Over to Watts. Watts over the red line, dumps it into the Landon offensive zone. Prep trying to get it out. Cut off by Trower. Trower a shot. Oh. Another rebound off to the side. The Bears have it at the point. A nice shot by Caden Blazer, deflected down by the goalie of Prep. Blazer over to Smink. Smink a shot into the chest of the Hoyas. The Bears getting a good power play started as they're finding their legs. Landon, I believe, has 5 shots, and Prep has 2. I think the scorekeepers have it wrong.
Yeah, they also say Watts is in the box, and he was just on the ice.
Landon wins the faceoff in the offensive zone. Habrel gets it back into the zone. Perkon. Back out. Here's Farland. Farland all the way over to Perkon.
Oh.
Missed pass. Smink with the puck. Habrel at the point. Trying to get it over to Perkon. A shot deflected wide. Coughlin. The Hoyas gain possession. Coming up the side. Smink trying to make a stretch pass in the neutral zone. Over to Perkon. Perkon with a nice move. Trying to keep possession. And does in the offensive zone. Shot blocked by Prep. Prep with numbers. Going the other way. Into the Landon offensive zone. A shot deflected wide. That was not a very strong shot. Perkon with the puck. He is so fast. Perkon, a nice shot.
Toe
just high.
Release. Toe drag release.
Toe drag release. I believe they say that it went into the netting up high. Oh,
I don't know about that.
I don't know about that. That is another power play for the Bears. I believe that is for a slash. That'll be a 2-minute minor for Prep. And the Bears go on another power play. Hopefully they can capitalize on this one. Sebi wins the face-off back. Farland, it gets out of the zone. Getting back into the zone, Sebi takes a hit. 10:37 left to go in the period. Shots are 6-3 in favor of Landon. 1:45 left on the power play. Bears get into the zone. Watts keeps it in. Prep trying to get it out. Cannot. Cut off by Perko. Perko keeps it in the zone. Prep trying to get it out. Cannot. The ref actually blocked that one. Perko, a nice shot off of the blocker of the Prep player. And ice down. Lacalsi retrieves. Farland with the puck. Getting it up the ice for Smink. Smink can't handle. Prep whiffs. Trying to get it into the zone, and he does. Perko cycles it back to Blazer in the Landon defensive zone. Blazer making a nice stretch pass out to Farland. Farland into the offensive zone. A nice move in tight. Oh, just saved by Prep. Smink has it at the point. Down low to Coughlin. Coughlin over to Farland. Farland a shot blocked by Prep. Trying to clear. Intercepted by the Bears. The Bears regrouping. Into the neutral zone goes Farland. Across the red line, Graham Habrel. Graham Habrel tries to take a hit, but absolutely bodies the guy. Perkon, a nice shot. Deflected. Smink with it. 9:02 left to go in the period. Graham Habrel with the puck. Over to Smink. Haverhill in the offensive zone. A shot
Oh.
tipped. And that Hoyas goalie is lucky. If that was anywhere else, that is in the net because that was a very good tip by Quinn Coughlin.
Quinn Farland and Reed Perkon are having an amazing start so far. They're really turning on the Jets, getting pucks to the net, and driving wide, and that's all we got to do.
Absolutely. The Bears have 6 seconds left on the power play. Sebi loses the face-off. Prep clears. Blazer back to retrieve the puck. Blazer over to Smink. Smink trying to get over to, I believe that is Blazer. Blazer trying to get out of the zone, cannot. And the power play is over. Prep has a steal. No good. Deflected away by Landon. Kennery trying to get it into the zone and does. He dumps it in. Jambardino trying to get the puck bodied off. Kennery with a nice hit. Jambardino working the puck down low. And a penalty is called.
The delay of game.
Is that for delay of game?
That is.
I believe that's on Kennery as well. Yes, it is. So the Bears go on their first penalty kill. Let's have a look at our game before. We had Landon JV facing off against Gonzaga.
Oh, yeah.
Peter Deskovich and Jacob Gold, I would like to highlight, were especially electric in that game.
Oh, yeah. We put a heck of an effort in, Jake.
Absolutely. The Bears lose the face-off, and they go on the penalty kills. Zakir blocks a shot, now skating with the puck. Up to Farland. Farland dumps it into the offensive zone. Farland with a nice hit on a Prep player. Prep just trying to get out of the zone is having trouble because Farland is just pestering him. Zakir back to retrieve the puck all the way down in the defensive zone. Prep, a centering attempt. No good. Farland trying to get it out. A nice save by Lacalci as that was a shot from the point. Prep at the point trying to get it down low. Cannot. Regroups up high. A nice shot. That goes high. Smink clears it all the way down. 1 minute 12 left to go on the penalty kill. Shots are 8-4 for the Bears. 7 minutes to go in the first period. Gonzaga. Excuse me. Prep. Sorry, I was too focused on earlier. Perkon with the puck inside of the offensive zone. An angled shot. No good. He keeps the puck. A nice move down low. Gets it back to Smink. Smink a shot. That goes high. A nice wrister from the point. Prep trying to get it all the way down. That should be an icing, and it will be.
You know, Jake, I think there are two things that make Perkon such a dangerous player. One are his wheels, and two is his shot. He's able to hit shots from almost anywhere on the ice, and he hit one against St. Albans right from the red line.
That is just very impressive.
Yeah.
I think last game that we covered against Bullis, he had 4 goals, but and all of them were just absolute snipes.
Oh, yeah.
Graham Haverhill with the puck in the defensive zone. Graham getting it up high. Prep trying to get something going. Takes a hit from Haverhill. Haverhill clears it down. Excuse me, I was Trowen. Prep regaining the puck. The penalty has expired for the Bears. Kennery is back out onto the ice. The puck is being bounced around in the neutral zone, and the Bears have it. That is Trowen. Trowen sees Moore. Moore up to Sebi. Sebi trying to get into the zone. Haverhill as well. Turnover by the Bears in the offensive zone leads to a Prep breakaway. Excuse me. Sorry, it was a one-on-one, and the Bears broke that up. Prep trying to get out of the zone. Cannot. Prep over to the far side of the rink as it drifts back down into the Landon defensive zone. Blazer getting it up the ice, dumps it into the offensive zone. Prep trying to break out, misses that pass. No icing is called as Perko gets it over to Binner. Binner over to Perkon. Perkon. Binner now with the puck. And that is called an offside. So looking ahead at the schedule, I believe our next game is February 8th at 4:15 at Gonzaga. Bears ready to take the face off. Bears lose, but gain possession back. Coakley into the slot, but that is deflected away by a Prep player. Prep controls in their defensive zone, missing a pass, and Landon will now be called for a penalty. That will be on Quinn Coughlin.
I think
We're waiting to see what the penalty is. That is a tripping. It'll be a 2-minute monitor for Quinn Coughlin.
I think we have about 5 total penalties this period so far.
I believe so.
It's way too many.
Way too many. That is definitely something that we're going to have to regroup and fix in the second period.
Oh, yeah.
So 4:30 left in the first period.
We go watch.
Shots are 10-4 in favor of Landon. Prep has it below the zone, trying to get this power play working. Prep has it below the zone. Prep trying to get it up high. Prep, a nice pass over the sticks of Landon. Prep, a nice shot. That's deflected by Haberl. Prep over to the point. A nice shot. Glove by Lacalci.
Prep's working the puck around pretty well so far. But Landon's penalty kill is really keeping them on the edge.
Yep. There is 1:24 left on this penalty kill for the Bears. As I believe 2 players are going off. That is Graham Haberl and a Prep player are going off. We do not know the reason why. I assume it is for some fighting.
A little bit of chirping.
A little bit of chirping. Ref caught it.
Oh, yeah. Still 5-on-4, though.
Still 5-on-4. The Bears have Perkon, Blazer. They have Farland, and I believe that is Smink. Yes, it is. Farland trying to win the face-off. Cannot. Prep at the point. Cycling it. A nice pass over to the side. An angled shot. Wasn't even close. Farland trying to race for the puck. Goes all the way down into the Prep zone. Farland. Oh, and a big hit by Perkon. Just absolutely level a Prep player. Prep gets it into the Landon defensive zone. A shot saved by Lacalci. Great save there. It was an angled shot, but Lacalci did everything that he could to save that one. No icing here as it goes straight towards the goalie. Prep making a stretch pass. Misses. As it is deflected into the Landon defensive zone. Landon trying to break out. Owen Moore dumps it into the Prep defensive zone. Sorry. As a good forecheck there by Tommy Trowen. The Bears keep it in the zone. Owen Moore shoots it back in. Prep trying to get something going. As the Bears are just pestering them in the neutral zone. Into the Landon Bears defensive zone. The Bears trying to get it out. Moore over to Trowen. Trowen at center ice. Takes a shot on net. Wow. I almost thought that went in. The Hoyas goalie was very frantic about that one. Ooh. Kennery cuts off a pass, but gives it right back to Prep. Kennery fighting for the puck and wins. Gets it out of the zone. Prep back into the Landon zone. evades a hit but trips over his own skates. A bad turnover by Perko. Back to the point, a shot just wide. Prep runs into the Landon goalie, Lacalsi, and gets tripped up. The Prep has it. A shot.
Good
Saved by Lacalsi.
Great save.
Point blank shot. I believe that was inside of the dots. That was just a great save by Lacalsi. He was trying to go low stick side, but Lacalsi said no.
Bears defense got caught puck watching. We had 3 guys going high to the slot, and Prep moved it right to the dot, and Lacalsi was there for it every step of the way.
2 minutes left in this period. Coughlin trying to make a move on the puck. He's out of the box. The Bears with a very good kill. Prep trying to get out of the zone. Smink keeps it in. Down low. Rings around. Prep gets out of the zone, which should be an icing. And will be. So the Bears get an offensive zone. I would like to point out that the Bears are playing very well, even though they've gotten a little chippy.
Oh, yeah. You can see that from both teams, but this game is really important.
So Prep wins the face-off in the defensive zone, trying to get it out, and that is deflected high and into the netting. It'll be another offensive zone face-off for the Bears. Farland taking that face-off. Wins it back to Smink. Prep trying to get it out of the zone. Blazer keeps it in. A good keep in by Blazer. Perkon, a nice shot. That goes high. Perkon with it on the sideboards. In the Landon offensive zone. Up to Blazer at the point. Over to Smink. Smink, a nice shot and a sprawling save by the Prep goalie.
Oh, come
Prep
on.
getting a breakaway. That was a bad turnover.
Lacalsi.
Lacalsi, save!
Yeah, Lacalsi.
Lacalsi saved that one. That was a great save by Jack Lacalsi. As now we're getting into a bit of trouble. The Landon crowd is getting rowdy.
Oh, yeah.
This is what you love to see. Prep hockey at its finest. So let's analyze that breakaway, Peter. What did you think?
I don't know how we got up there, but we had a prep guy cherry picking for a little bit. The puck was just thrown up to him. He was there, but Lacalsi was in a way better position to stop that.
I agree. Lacalsi made, if you ever play Chell, he made one of the, I believe it's called an eagle save.
I'm surprised you know that.
Hey, man, I'm an avid Chell player myself.
Okay.
Part of the Gucci Rosing franchise. Hey, we were 33rd in the country at one point.
Damn, okay.
It was great. So there is 42 seconds left in the first period. Shots are 10-7 if you're just joining us. Prep and Landon are knotted at 0. Here at Landon's rink, even though they are the away team, some complications with Cabin John Ice Rink, I presume.
Cabin John?
Because that's Prep's home rink.
Oh, yeah.
There seems to be some confusion out there on the ice. Bears are skating around. One Bear is in the box. Another Prep player is in the box. I'm guessing that was from the scrum. The Landon crowd getting a little restless out here as there seems to be a lot of confusion out there. We've been delayed about, I would say, 5 minutes.
Jake, I feel like this period is going by really fast.
Yeah, I would agree. And Jambardino is in the box. Is that with who is that with? We'll see on the scoreboard in a second who's in the box with Declan Jambardino. One of the prep players and Arthur Smink exchanging words. And a face-off in the defensive zone. So the thing about the face-offs in the defensive zone for the Bears, which I think is such an advantage, it's right next to the student section.
Oh, yeah.
It is very, very loud for those prep players to hear either themselves or just hear their own thoughts.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be even more difficult in the second period when prep's in their defensive zone near the Bears.
Absolutely. Prep with the puck. They have a offensive zone. They have a power play. Penalty is on Jambardino. Prep has at the point a shot deflected wide. 19 seconds left in the first period. Score 0-0. Back at the point. Another shot deflected wide. Another shot scores. Honestly, he didn't even look. The prep player just took that on his backhand and is taunting the Landon crowd. It should be a penalty. He took that on his backhand. I would not be celebrating after that. He did not he didn't even look at the net. He threw it on the net. Lacalci got down to butterfly, seemed to go through the 5-hole.
It was difficult because there were bodies right in front of the net. It hit Zakir, and he just happened to be in the right place at the right time. It was all net traffic there.
That was unbelievably lucky. So the Bears have it in the offensive zone. Perkon now with the shot. Oh, just saved by Prep. Another shot on goal as the period ends. Dang. They scored with little time to go in the first period. That is just unfortunate. How lucky of a shot was that?
Yeah. I think this period belonged to the Bears. The Bears had a phenomenal forecheck going for us. Puck was thrown in deep, and Prep wasn't able to break it out. And even if they were just throwing it up the boards or icing it, and it was looking really good for the Bears.
Like I said, Landon is getting their chances, but they're not capitalizing on them. Landon should be capitalizing on them soon, as I feel like there are like so many shots on net that are like inches from going in.
Oh, yeah.
Especially Reed Perkon. He is really playing well today. He's been playing well every game. What am I saying?
I think he's got 4 shots, 3 on net so far out of, 11 for us? And
an outrageous amount.
Yeah.
I would like to give a shout out to Darren Levitt, who is who's a Landon alum. He was on the first ever Landon Bears hockey team.
really?
Yes.
Wow.
I know him personally. As the Bears will start with the man in the box, and so will Prep. I believe they got 5-minute majors for fighting. But thank you, Darren, for starting this fantastic tradition that we have here. The puck is deflected up and out of play into the Prep bench. We'll have another face-off in the neutral zone. It's at center ice. Farland loses that face-off. Gets down into the Landon defensive zone, and that is an icing. The Landon crowd, very rowdy. They did not lose any spirit after that goal. You know why? Because I did not expect it to go in.
Yeah. I don't think any of us did, Jake. We've been playing such a phenomenal game.
The Bears have it in the offensive zone. The Hoyas trying to get a stretch pass. The Hoyas make a nice move into breakaway. Another shot saved by LaCalci.
Oh,
Saved by LaCalci and deflected off to the corner. Prep. Regaining it back in the neutral zone. Prep getting a nice hit on Haverhill. And another breakaway by Perkon. Perkon just got his stick. Oh, and a nice hit there by Farland, I believe. So Perkon was skating in. That should be a tripping on Prep.
I don't think so.
I think they're calling it. I think that's what this guy's hand is up for.
I think he's calling Quinn Call or Quinn.
No, I think he's calling it on 23.
Is he?
Seems to be a little more confusion. Both
24.
sides of the rink making a lot of noise, making it very hard to hear. It's on number 24 for tripping, as he was the one that defended that puck. Honestly, if he did not trip, Perkon, that puck was going in the net 10 times out of 10.
Yeah.
So, honestly, a smart penalty for the Hoyas.
It's just difficult. Perkon put the puck out wide, put it on his backhand. He was trying to protect it around the guy, and his stick just happened to touch his skates. It's just one of those.
Absolutely. It will be a 2-minute minor as the Bears go back on the power play. Shots are now knotted up 11-11. 14-13 left to go in the second. It will be an offensive zone face-off. Seems to be another delay.
Yeah, they're saying Prep's home. Oh, yeah, because they are.
They are home.
They are home.
Yeah. So the Bears getting ready for an offensive zone face-off. Let's go Bears chants ring throughout the rink. A big attendance tonight. It's always rowdy for these rivalry games, especially against Prep.
Especially hockey. Hockey against Prep.
Right. I feel like any sport against Prep is just rowdy. Just absolutely electric. It really helps the players just to know that they have their fellow Bears supporting them, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of like it almost gives them an advantage.
It definitely does. It gives you that, like, I don't know how to explain it. It's its own vibe. It's its own energy. And you know, if you're hitting a wall and you're struggling to find that next gear, it can get you up there.
Absolutely. We're still waiting on the face-off in the offensive zone. Perkon and Haverhill and Smink and Farland are all having words with the referee. The referees are also having a discussion with Coach Parker, just explaining to them what is actually going on. The refs, a lot of confusion this game. The players seem to be livid about something.
Mm.
Huh. Not really sure what's going on here. Still 14 minutes left to go in the second period. Score is 1-0 Prep. The Bears will now go on the power play as we're back to play.
That's weird.
Farland wins the face-off back to Perkon. Perkon a shot. Oh, just deflected wide. Hits the side of the net. I thought that went in. Here's Farland. Farland down to Smink. Smink over to Perkon. Perkon down to Haverhill. Haverhill cross ice into the slot, but that's deflected wide. Farland controlling. Back to Haverhill. Haverhill shot deflected high off the blocker of the goalie. Over to Farland. Farland, a nice pass. Corralled by Perkon. Perkon takes it to the point. Here comes Farland. Farland into the bottom of the zone. Center. No one's there. Has tried to clear out, but Perkon gets the puck back. Perkon, sharp angle shot into the chest of the Prep goalie. So nice shots there by the Bears.
Great movement. I think the guys had the puck for a maximum of 3 seconds, like each guy. It was just quick passing, getting the defense moving. That's exactly how to run a power play.
Absolutely. The Bears have 1 minute left on their power play. 13 minutes to go here in the second period. Shots are 14-11 in favor of the Bears. Prep leads 1-0. Perkon has at the point, getting it down low and back up to Haverhill. Haverhill shot.
Oh.
It's in the zone. Yeah. Perkon scores. Excuse me, that is Quinn Coughlin. That is a nice juicy rebound out in front of the net.
That is hockey 101. Puck gets moved to the point from the face-off. Shot low on net, and who's that? Perko.
That was Quinn Coughlin.
Right in front of the net. Grabs a juicy rebound and puts it right there.
So Landon ties this game up at 1. That erases the penalty for Prep. But a good result as Landon capitalizes.
Great though.
Getting it into the zone. Landon trying to forecheck.
Yeah.
Prep has it. Landon trying to keep it in. And they're going to call an offside on that one.
I don't know about that.
I thought he kept it in. I thought that was Damon Perko. I thought he kept it in.
No, but he dumped it in, though. No one touched it.
Absolutely. So Quinn Coughlin, that was a nice goal. I believe he was just in the right place at the right time.
That's all it is. I think that's 90% of hockey. Just getting to the right space, getting to open ice, working the system. That's 90% of the game.
It's huge. So Prep has it. Oh, and a shot just goes wide. That was in the slot. The Bears trying to possess the puck as Kennery gets into a scrum along the boards. The Bears eventually do get it out into the neutral zone.
Good forecheck.
Good forecheck there by Trowen. Trowen has the puck into an offensive zone. Trying a shot.
Oh.
Owen Moore can't come up with that one. Perkon gets it back to the point. A shot by Blazer deflected up and into the roof netting. I didn't even know roofs had to have netting. Apparently they do. Okay. Just remembering, just a memory from the Bullis game that Deskovich and I covered. The puck actually hit the scoreboard.
Oh, yeah, it did.
I had never seen that before. Maybe we'll see one today. 12 minutes left to go in the period. Landon keeps it in.
Oh,
Prep gets it back, cannot win that battle. It's in the Landon defensive zone. Haverhill has it. Haverhill down to Smink. Smink up to Perkon. A great one. 2-on-1 for the Bears. Farley the shot, no good. Another one just missed by Perkon. A nice rebound there for the Bears. The Hoyas get it into the Landon defensive zone. And a nice hit there by Farland. The Bears dump it into the offensive zone. Hoyas trying to get it out. And they do. It's into the Landon defensive zone. Zakir back to get that one. Zakir over to Quinn Coughlin. Over to, I believe that is Graham. Yes, it is. Graham circles around and dumps it into the zone. A good forecheck by Watts and Arthur Smink. Zakir trying to get the puck out of the defensive zone. Deflects up high. I thought that went into the Prep bench, but we'll play on. Smink trying to get it back out to Perko. It gets into the Landon defensive zone. Ringed around for Zakir. Zakir breaked out to Watts. Watts into the offensive zone. Dumps it in. And a good forecheck there. Coughlin, a centering attempt. Back out to Zakir. Zakir shot blocked by Prep. Prep. It's going to be a race. He's gassed. And he slams his leg against the boards in frustration. The Bears give up another turnover in the neutral zone. A shot by Prep, deflected and caught by Lacalci. Lacalci shows the Prep crowd the puck. I don't think they took too kindly to that. The Bears win the face-off back. Smink has it, trying to get out of the zone. Keeps it down low. A good pass over to Kennery. Kennery can't get it out, but he gets it back and does get it out. Offside for the Hoya is not called as it's back into the Prep defensive zone. Prep trying to get it out. Oh, Tommy almost had that one. Owen Moore behind the offensive net. Oh, centered out, but just cleared away. Prep trying to get it down the ice. They have an opportunity. And a nice wraparound attempt. Just lost the puck. As here comes Kennery. Over the red line. Dumped it into the zone. Landon making a change. Prep trying to get out of the zone. And they do. Prep gets it back in their defensive zone. Trips while trying to make that pass. Landon is offside. Now onside. Prep breaking it out across the red line. Into the Landon defensive zone. Dumps it in and goes for a change. Zakir trying to get that puck over to Haberl. Haberl over to Binner. Binner trying to get it out. Intercepted by Prep in the neutral zone. But intercepted back by Zakir. Zakir, and that is going to be called for a tripping on Prep. The Bears will go on the power play. 8:45 left in the second period. The score is 1-1. Hopefully the Bears can do what they did last time on the power play. Ain't that right, Desco?
Oh, yeah. You know, one thing you notice about the Bears power play is they're constantly rotating from an umbrella to an overload, and they're just really making their defense move. They're getting passes off. They're getting shots to the net. It's looking amazing.
Some good insight by Peter Deskovich.
I know a thing or two.
We're waiting on an offensive zone face-off as the Bears will get a power play. Shots are 20-13 in favor of the Bears. Score is knotted at 1. Smink trying to get that puck back. 8 minutes remaining in the period. A good keep in by Haberl. Haberl shot. Oh!
That was
deflected off of the blocker and out of play.
That was going right over the shoulder, over the blocker, just barely got a piece of him. I don't even think the goalie saw that.
I don't think he did, but if he did, that was a great save. The Prep goalie has been facing a lot of shots tonight. 20 to be specific.
Yeah, Bears are up shots 20-13 in the second period. That is amazing.
So Prep gets it out of their zone. Perk on back to retrieve that one over to Haberl. Haberl trying to kickstart this power play.
Here we go, Reed.
Perkon loses the puck as it is recycled back to the point. A shot. Scores! Clean Coughlin!
Number 2.
The second of the night puts the Bears out in front. 2 goals for the Bears, 2 goals for Coughlin. Again, the right place at the right time. That was deflected in the net. Just a great opportunity for the Bears as the Prep goalie thought that was going high blocker side, but it ended up being 5-hole.
Quinn Coughlin has just been crashing the net hard. He's working the 3-on-2s He knows the system well. That's all you got to do. Be in the right place at the right time. He tipped that off his backhand and put it 5-hole. Great cut by Quinn.
So the mood has shifted here at Rockville Ice Arena. The Landon crowd back into it, even more than last time. Prep ices the puck and we'll get a offensive zone face-off for the Bears. Kennery taking the face-off in the offensive zone. Prep has to change centers as there was something wrong with their old one. Owen Moore trying to keep that in the slot, cannot. Trower with a good stick lift, trying to keep it into the zone. Prep deflects it out. Kennery trying to win that puck and tries to hit a Prep player and does. Landon in the neutral zone. Trower trying to get it around a Prep kid. Prep dumps it into the Landon defensive zone. Haverhill takes a hit, a whiff by a Prep defenseman at the point as he was going to take that shot, as it is dumped all the way down for an icing on the Bears. So it'll be a defensive zone a defensive zone face-off. 7 minutes, 17 seconds left in the second period. The Bears lead 2-1. Going back to last game, the Bears beat Prep 2-1. Not trying to jinx anything.
Jake, I think you might have jinxed it.
No. You know the announcer's curse. It's kind of a given, as that's a nice shot.
No goal.
No goal. As Prep put it in the net.
After the whistle.
After the whistle, though, as the Colossi had covered it, the Prep players cannot believe it. They really thought that was a good goal. But it will be a defensive zone face-off for the Bears. Shots are 21-14, 7:10 left in the second period. The Bears lead 2-1. I believe that is Arthur Smink taking the face-off. Smink trying to win that face-off. Prep wins, and it's off the side of the net. I thought that went in, but it didn't. Another shot scores. Lacalci is arguing that there should be no goal.
Refs are talking it over. A call was not made.
Yeah, I did not. I believe he just made the signal that there is a goal.
Did he? No goal.
As the Bears are getting back into their defensive zone, they're trying to keep the puck in their defensive zone. They think it should be a defensive zone face-off. Could you imagine on the same shift, 2 goals called back?
Oh, wow.
Wow. That goal does not stand as it will be a defensive zone face-off.
I think I don't know what they called. They might have called him in the crease or something, because if it was goaltender interference, we'd have a guy in the box right now.
They would. Wouldn't they? They would have a guy.
Yeah, they would, but they don't right now.
So right. I think they're just calling someone in the crease.
As that will be called off, no goal confirmed. The Prep players are beside themselves. Prep another shot saved by Lacalci. That one was off the draw. Perkon trying to get it out, but can't. Oh, as Farland has wheels. Farland a shot. That goes wide. Benner trying to keep it into the zone. Takes a hit, but eventually keeps it in, and it gets out. Graham trying to get that back. As there's a good hit by the Bears. As Benner,
3-on-1.
A really nice pass, 3-on-1.
Oh,
and
what?
An offside is called.
No way.
I do not agree with that call. Do you, Desco?
Not at all. That was on. Oh, my God.
So the Bears would have had a 3-on-1 instead, they have to settle for a neutral zone face-off.
And we had Reed Perkon with the puck going into the 3-on-1
with Quinn Farland.
That is a goalie's nightmare.
Absolutely. Well said, Peter. Prep wins the face-off, moving ahead. Perko trying to get that puck and does. Still in the Landon defensive zone. Watts trying to get it out, cannot. Smink trying to battle for that puck and eventually gets it out to center ice. Prep dumps it back in. 6:41 left to go in the period. Shots are 21-16. Landon leads 2-1 after 2 goals called off by Prep. Farland, a scrum at the corner. It's back in the Landon defensive zone. Prep has it. The chants for Landon are just undefeated. A shot by Prep, a muffin. Zakir trying to get out of the zone, a hit in the back. No call.
Watts.
Here comes Watts. Watts has speed and good stick skills. Good move in the zone. And a centering attempt. It's bobbled up, hit down by Prep, and tried to get out of the zone. Blazer, it gets out of the zone, and Prep gets it back, trying to dump it in. Sebi gets it back into the Landon offensive zone. Sebi gets it into the offensive zone. Moore trying to battle for that puck. Wins. Centering attempt. Just sticked away by the Hoyas. As number 24 on Georgetown Prep is getting a little chippy there. Tempers definitely flaring for this emotional matchup. It is Bears versus Prep here at Rockville Ice Arena. Arguably the biggest game of the year for the Bears besides the Maple Finals.
Yeah, St. John's is going to be a big game for us, especially with Maple. We already lost to them once this year, and we got to pick it up.
We actually, I believe we lost them twice.
Did we? Ooh.
We lost to them earlier this week. It was 5-1.
Ooh.
The Bears did not have a few key players. And talking about key players that are inactive, Owen Calderon and Alexander McMillan. What do you think about those players?
Those players make a huge impact on the game. Alexander McMillan has wheels on him. He is a very impactful offensive defenseman for the Bears, and it sucks to see him out.
Absolutely.
It's great that he's here to support
Farland
the Bears.
has it. Centering attempt for Perkon. He could not tuck that one home. That definitely would have given the Bears a 3-1 lead. Smink trying to keep it into the zone, cannot, but uses his big body to get the Prep guy off the puck. Coughlin with it down low. Great pass up to Binner. Binner, it's in his skates, trying to get it into the zone, and does. Farland down low. Farland, centering attempt. A nice wraparound. Is it in?
Oh! He blew the whistle.
He blew the whistle.
Still playing.
I'm so confused right now as it's in the slot, and Prep clears it down the ice. I thought that went in.
What is going on? He blew the whistle, and then there's still what?
Very confusing. Prep gets it back in their defensive zone, trying to break out.
Oh,
The Bears cut that one off. Kennery with it below the zone.
Oh yeah.
Still with it.
Oh!
Scores!
Oh! What a pass! What a pass!
A great
Sebi.
pass by Kennery.
Sebi behind the net. He's the behind the back pass to who was that?
That is Tommy Trower.
To Tommy Trower, and he had the whole net and just tapped it in. What a pass! What a shot! What a play! What a goal!
Someone better get that goalie map. He had no idea where that puck was.
What a chirp there, Jake.
He had no idea where that puck was. The Landon crowd, rowdy as ever. An electric atmosphere here at Rockville Ice Arena as the Bears lead 3-1 off of that Trower goal. Graham Haverhill down in the defensive zone trying to get it out.
Oh, come on.
Coughlin turns it over. Prep in their offensive zone. Coughlin.
Great move.
Good move. Back out to Zakir. Zakir carrying the puck up the ice. Decides to dump it in. Watts on the forecheck. Takes a hit by 2 Prep players at the same time. Seems to be a scrum in the corner. And a whistle. The puck could not move. Therefore, it is an offensive zone face-off for the Bears. The Bears are getting rowdy. They're talking to the Prep players. Not sure the Prep players appreciate what they're saying, but
This is why I love hockey.
Especially Prep hockey, I believe.
Oh, yeah. The energy.
The IAC specifically, I feel, has the best games. I've been to a number of other games in the other conferences around Maryland and Virginia and DC. Nothing quite compares to the Bears Prep rivalry, especially in hockey.
Only 2 schools who know how to cheer.
Trower in the defensive zone, gets it up to Moore. Moore dumps it in. 3:21 left in the second period. We may or may not have a special guest at the second period intermission.
Ooh, nice.
I believe one of our inactive players might be coming up to the booth.
All right.
Maybe. We'll see. Prep trying to get it back into their offensive zone. Prep. A centering attempt. Sticked away by Moore. Good defensive stick there.
Good.
Trower. Slap shot into the zone. 2:46 left to go. Prep regathers in their own zone. A good forward check by Perkon. As that one's deflected, and we will get an offensive zone forecheck. That was deflected into the roof main.
Yeah.
I don't know why. That has to be just, I don't know. So the Bears going with an interesting look across the ice.
Ooh, I don't know. They're on face off outside the zone, but I'm pretty sure a Prep player tipped it. Should be still in the zone. You know, as a ref.
Yes, as our viewers who know Deskovich, he refed over the summer, I believe.
No, pretty much in the fall this year.
In the fall?
Yeah. Starting to get some games now.
And we just missed a massive hit there by Farland. The crowd absolutely going wild. Prep at the point, dumping it back into the zone. They can't get anything really into the zone.
Yeah, Prep's having a tough time settling the puck in their own zone just because the Bears' defense is putting a lot of pressure, keeping them to the boards.
Absolutely. Prep gets it back into the Landon defensive zone, and they go for a change. It's a nice stretch pass to Watts. Watts tips it into the zone. The Hoyas get it back. Watts now with the puck into the slot. Perkon had it, but could not put that away. Smink has to hustle back. Prep, 2-on-1. Oh, and a nice feed. Scores. That was good old Chell backdoor feed. The Colossi really had no chance on that one. Finally, a goal will stand for the Hoyas as they have had 2 goals called back.
That was a rough one. Bears decided to change at the wrong time. We had a 2-on-1, and we had a guy decide to take the puck instead of the pass. And it's always better to take the pass.
Absolutely. So the Hoyas fans are getting really rowdy, but the Landon fans are reminding them what's on the scoreboard. I believe we're winning 3-2 with 1 minute and 30 seconds left in the second period. That's okay. Coughlin trying to get that face off, and it is back into the Landon defensive zone. Watts out to Coughlin. Coughlin, a nice move. Nice shot blocked by Prep. And Prep trying to hit Coughlin. And another foot race. Excuse me. Smink trying to get it into the Landon zone. Cannot. It's a scrum in the corner. I don't know where the puck is right now. Oh, I do. It is in the corner. Perko trying to get it out. Prep cuts that one off. Prep at the point. Cycles that one back in. Smink whiffs on that pass. Prep keeps it into the zone, and it pops out above the neutral zone. Prep just dumps it back in. Perko back to retrieve it.
Good.
Watts trying to get it out as the Hoyas now dump it back into the zone. Zakir trying to get it out, cut off by Prep. A nice hit by Kennery to knock the Prep guy off the puck. The Hoyas with a nice shot that whistles high, and they cannot keep it in the zone. That will roll all the way back down the ice as the Bears get a change. So the period is over. Score is 2-3 in favor of the Bears. The most recent goal for Prep. Prep players trying to get their fans going as they've lost some momentum. So, Peter, let's talk about this period. What was your overarching opinion about this period?
Great period. Bears kept up their intensity. You love to see that. Their forecheck, actually, I think their forecheck got a lot better. It was already amazing in the first period, but just their aggressiveness on the puck, forcing guys to the boards, forcing Prep to make the wrong pass, and getting in the right spot. They were doing everything right, working the system. It was amazing.
I think what Landon did really well with this period is getting to the right place at the right time.
Yeah, totally.
I think, well, I don't think, I know. That's how we scored both of our goals. All three.
All three, yeah.
2 goals scored by Quinn Coughlin, and the last one scored by Tommy Trowen. The first one by Quinn Coughlin, it was a nice shot from the point by Graham Haberl, and a nice rebound. And you just can't ask for anything better from your players.
Oh, yeah.
As Coughlin puts it home.
Not to jinx anything, knock on wood, but I'd love to see Quinn Coughlin coming home with a Hattie tonight. I think it would be well-deserved from him, just the way he's been playing.
Yeah, absolutely. And as you predicted earlier, it is a very close game. The shots are 25-18 for Landon. The score is 3-2 in favor of Landon. Getting ready for the third period, the Zambonis just entered the ice for the second intermission cleaning.
Mm-hmm.
Let's analyze that second goal that Quinn Coughlin had. Of course, the second goal for Landon. I believe that was
It was a backhand tip 5-hole.
It was a backhand, just an impressive play to even get a stick on that puck.
Oh, yeah.
If he was trying to or not. Just a great play by Quinn, just being in front of the net. He's a great offensive presence in front of the net.
Definitely.
And this crowd definitely let him know.
Oh, yeah.
I think if the viewers on this broadcast could not hear, we could definitely hear the crowd after that goal, because that put us up 2-1.
Yeah, definitely.
So the next goal was Tommy Trowen's, and that play was just unbelievable.
Sebi is an amazing player. He is able to look. Sebi is such a playmaker. He's got his head on a swivel at all times. Like, he knows where his guys are. He knows where the defense is, and he just puts the puck in the right spot, because we have guys getting in the right spot, and he's looking for them. And it's just that pass was behind the backhand, right in front of the net to a wide open Tommy Trower. That was amazing.
Ladies and gentlemen who are viewing, just to put that in perspective, I believe he had about a 2 pucks length to fit that window to get that goal to Charlie.
Oh, to get that pass to him?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
it could have. So he was so far behind the net that pass could have easily banged off the back of the
At
net.
the back of the net or a
And-
prep player.
Right, exactly. That was just such an impressive play. Let's talk about the 2 prep goals that were called off.
Yeah. I think the first one called off shouldn't have been. The puck looked like it was loose between McCulsey's legs. I think it was just unfortunate. They blew the whistle before. Fortunate for us.
For us. Right.
And then that other one, McCulsey had his blocker taken off, and so I'm pretty sure there was a guy in the crease he was interfered with. So I would agree with that one. But yeah, as far as the score's concerned, I think it should be 3-3.
So what are your thoughts for next period?
Next period, it's a clean slate. I like to say this for every period, regardless of the game. It's a clean slate for the boys. We got to play it like it's 0-0. Come out with that intensity, and not get in the box. That first period, we had a problem with penalties. Both teams had a problem with penalties. And so Prep's going to come out. They're going to get chirpy. They're going to start pushing and shoving. And they, like both teams, like we tend to do this. It's in the third period. As it starts getting later, we start to get chirpy. We start to get physical. And it's really important for us to not retaliate, to keep up our forecheck, keep working the system, play 0-0 and have fun.
Yeah, absolutely. So the Bears, I believe, are while we take a look at the stats for this game. So Landon, 3 goals in the second period. Remember, we were down 1-0 in the first.
Oh, wow.
A consistent shot total. We've outshot Prep in both periods, 11 and then 14. Goaltending, Jack LaCalci and the Prep goalie have been playing well. The goals, again, Quinn Coughlin.
Yeah.
And then it says
it's got Christian Damude.
It says it got Christian Damude, but I believe that was Coughlin. That's interesting. And it says the third. Oh, excuse me. Oh, that's interesting. So those were that was the first one. That was the second. No.
I thought Tommy had the third.
No, Tommy did.
Tommy definitely had the third.
Our statisticians are not the best. As
No disrespect
at all. We actually don't know the
Wait, I don't think those are all goals.
No, these are all penalties. So Landon has 5 penalties. That is too many.
I think those were all in the first period, if I'm correct.
Yes, you are. There was no penalties in the second period. It was a clean second period for both teams. But 1, 2, 3, 4 for Prep in the first. I think that's what they meant about on the benches.
I think number 20 was that 24 on Prep has 2.
Oh, excuse me. I did not scroll down all the way. There was
2 in the second period.
There was 2 penalties on Prep, but a clean period for Landon. As Prep comes back out onto the ice, the Zams are off. Landon expected to come out onto the ice soon. They're not out yet. But Landon at 6-1-1, their only loss coming to St. John's. And Georgetown Prep 5-1-2 on the year.
And I think their only loss is to us.
I believe so.
Yes, as our good statisticians here have provided us. Landon beat Georgetown Prep at their earlier meeting in the year, actually at Rockville.
The Prep boys lost 2-1. The score now 3-2 for the Bears. Desco and I have to take a brief break to chant with the crowd
Oh yeah,
as we are
embarking in tradition.
absolutely, absolutely. So the Bears come back out for the third period, led by their captain Quinn Farland. Binner is out there with Perkon and Haverhill and Zakir. Prep wins the faceoff. Prep gets it into the Landon defensive zone. 15 minutes to go in the game. Haverhill with a good burst of speed, a good move.
Good ship.
Haverhill still with the puck in the Landon offensive zone. Gets it back down to Perkon. Perkon working it on the boards. Prep trying to get the puck out. And they do a nice stretch pass. It's a foot race. Graham Haverhill and a nice move by Prep, just wide. He was in the slot, point blank, made a really nice move on Haverhill. Here is Perkon. Perkon, a nice shot. Excuse me, that was deflected. That was not a very good shot.
Back-to-back rushes. That is, you don't like to see that.
You don't like to see that. It's also very rare. I did not see a lot of fast breaks in the periods before. I saw a few. Prep got one of their goals off of one.
That is true. That is true.
Prep breaking it out. Blazer on the coverage. Dumps it into the zone. Same Prep player gets it back. Caden delivered a nice hit. Trying to get it into the slot as that one's deflected up and into the net. So number 9 is Christian Danew. He actually has both of the goals. However, Quinn Coughlin did assist one of them.
Mm-hmm.
And a centering feed deflected wide as there was a nice stick lift there by Perko. Watch trying to get out of the zone. Mismatch of size there. Oh, and a good deflection by Prep. Prep pointing to the call seat. I don't know why.
I think they were pointing to the face-off spot.
Got it.
Yeah.
So here are the Bears in the defensive zone. Owen Moore set to take the face-off.
Good win.
A good win by Owen Moore. Trying to get it out. Trowen does.
Just
Over to
heavy.
Kennery. Kennery has wheels and the size advantage on this Prep kid. And wins the battle, of course. And a nice centering feed just whiffed on by Trowen. The Hoyas getting it into the Landon offensive zone as there's going to be a penalty called on the Bears. That is going to be for holding on Trowen.
I'd call that.
I would call that interference.
Yeah, but I don't know.
That's difficult because he didn't hold him at all. He finished his hip. It was a great back check by Tommy overall. Just the finish on the hit was not necessary.
Absolutely. As the Bears will go on the penalty kill, just as we were saying, no penalties.
Yeah.
The Bears clear it down the ice as the Bears start their penalty kill. The Hoyas trying to get something started as Graham Haverhill trying to get it back down. That actually got off of a Prep out of Landon player, and that one is just wide.
Prep player did him dirty.
So the Prep player dangled into the zone and just put a really nice pass up on the Coliseum. The man just Just missed. Prep around into their offensive zone. A shot from the point, saved by the Calcy. Deflected off to the corner. Good puck control by the Calcy there. And a good pass by Prep, trying to be broken up by Smink. Can't. And a good shot by Prep. It's into the slot. Landon trying to get it out, and they do. Prep should have kept that one in, but Eli Smink shot that one too hard. And a good hit there gets number 23 on the Hoyas off the puck. The Hoyas getting back in their offensive zone. A shot that goes wide. They regather at the other point. The Hoyas in their offensive zone. Down below. 11:44 left to go in the third period. The Hoyas. A good tipping attempt by the Hoyas, but that one goes wide. Saved by the Calcy. It's into the slot. Can they get it out? The Bears do.
Way to battle in front of the net for the Bears. That's how we got to do it every time.
And the Bears should be getting off of this penalty, and they do. Trowen is back out onto the ice. A good stick lift there by Perkon, but the Prep player gets the puck back. Caden trying to get that puck, but he's bodied off. Prep trying to center it. Cannot handle it. It is in Owen Moore's skates. Back out to Perkon. Perkon trying to get a cross-ice feed. That is deflected away. Prep back into the Landon defensive zone. He dumps it in for a change. Kennery, a nice stretch pass there for Trowen. Trowen, and that one's going to be called an icing. I did not think so. I thought Trowen got a stick on that before the red line.
Yeah, it was a tough call. Rough. I've been hearing chants all night for Reed. He's been having a great game. You know, you're hearing the crowd saying, "I love you, Reed." It's just Reed's having an ecstatic game.
Absolutely. As the Bears get it in their defensive zone off of the defensive zone draw. Watts trying to break it out.
We go Watts.
Back to Kennery. Kennery, a nice move in front.
Oh!
That shot. Scores! Kennery!
Oh my God! Oh my God! Kennery!
Unbelievable!
Between his legs, goes around the goalie's pad. Oh my God! Whew.
That was easily the best goal I've ever seen for Landon in person.
Watts takes the puck, drives it wide left into the zone. Sebi cutting middle. He's got a one-on-one. Puts it out wide between the legs of the defenseman. Goes around the goalie's left pad. What a goal for Sebi.
Garland wins that one back, but the Hoyas control. The Hoyas dump it into the offensive zone, trying to get it into the center, and they do. Cleared away by Landon,
Nice.
which should be an icing, and it is. What a goal by Sebi Kennery. Puts the Bears up 4-2 with 10 minutes left to go in the third period.
Wow.
The "We Love Sebi" chants ring throughout the building, as they should. The Bears now leading 4-2 off of that Kennery goal. And a nice shot there by Prep, saved by Lacoste. Another one. Another save by Lacoste. It's still in the slot. It's in the crease. No goal.
Way to battle. Way to battle.
Good battle in the crease by Lacoste to keep that one out. Lacoste has been playing very well tonight.
Yeah.
They got Prep got that first goal off of the one that he didn't even look at the net. Still
Yeah,
don't
that
know
was
how that
rough.
went in. Still don't know.
Just, Lacoste couldn't see the puck. That was rough. But
That
he's
was
recovered
not his
since.
fault. And then the second one was just a 2-on-0 pretty much for the Hoyas. Again, they could not get anything. And don't forget the 2 goals that were called back for the Hoyas. Watts gets it out. Damude making a nice move. That one's deflected high.
They're doing very well for checking, and they're leading as a result.
Oh yeah, yeah, and they're keeping it up in this period.
Graham Haberl with a good burst of speed down the ice. A shot, gloved by the Prep goalie. That was going high anyways, but he decided to catch it.
Mm-hmm.
7:46 left to go in the third period. Shots are 27-25. Very close game here at Rockville Ice Arena at the Bear Den. This game was supposed to be played at Cabin John, as there was a very good opportunity by Perkon, just missed. Prep trying to get out of the zone and break out, as they do. Across the blue line, dumps it into the Landon defensive zone. Haberl back to pick that up. Takes a nasty hit.
Here we go, McCall.
Prep trying to get something started. And a good deflection by Prep. It's still in the slot. Landon should have been called for a hand pass as Perkon and Binner are out on a 2-on-1, taken away by Prep. Prep trying to get that stretch pass, cut off by Farland. Farland into the offensive zone. Farland, a sharp angle shot. Wow, that was close.
Going top right, barely saved it.
Prep trying to get something started as they just dump it in and get a change. Perko back to retrieve that one. Perko over to Farland. Farland with a bad, with a bad interception. And that one scores.
That's basic hockey, boys. Come on.
It was in the slot of the Prep. I believe it was being sat on by Prep, and the puck was, no one could find it in the slot, and Prep just happened to find it first, slapped it on net. Again, not Lacalci's fault, but that will lower his save percentage.
It was just a bad play by Landon. We cycled it behind the net, and he gave a no-look pass right through the center of the ice. Like, we learned this in mites. No passes through the center of the ice in general. And I can't believe we did that. That's
frustrating stuff from the Bears as the Hoyas have it again. Another centering opportunity deflected wide by Smink. The Bears need to get momentum on their side. Here comes Damien. Damien should have been an offside, was not called. I thought the Prep player put that in his own net as it went behind. It had the optical illusion as it went behind the net. That was very funny. Damien with a good hit. As Blaze are trying to get that puck, that should be. Oh, it's not called an icing. The Prep player trying to get it into the slot cannot, but a good defensive stick by Watts. Prep gets it back in their offensive zone. Prep still in their offensive zone. Smink pestering that one. Gotten out by Watts. Watts just gets it out to center ice for a change. Graham Haberl and Caden Blazer are the deep players. That one goes in.
Oh no!
That one was Lacalci's fault. That is just an unfortunate turn of events, as the Prep player was just trying to throw it on net. Lacalci wasn't paying attention, and that one finds the back of the net through the 5-hole.
Yeah, he knows it. He's shaking it off. He's getting to the corners. He's taking a breath.
These are the moments that build great players if they're able to bounce back from these hard situations. Obviously, that goal with 5 minutes left is not ideal.
From outside the circle on the hash.
And it was
right
not
by
a
the
very
boards.
hard shot either.
Yeah.
The Bears faithful still cheering on the Bears. Owen Moore getting it into the offensive zone. Prep has it. A good steal by the Bears, even though it has gone back by Prep.
Oh, get back. Yeah.
Haberl gets back at a crucial defensive moment. Smink takes the hit. nothing changes. Trower still behind their zone, just trying to break out. Trower with a good burst of speed. Trower in, and a good shot. That's wide. Trower playing a good game today, as he has the fourth Landon goal. And a good hit there by Smink, as Prep has it in the slot. And that one goes wide. Landon's lucky on that one on that turnover. Perkon trying to get it out. Can't. Landon needs to control their tempers. This game can easily get very emotional as Perkon gets it into the zone and chases down his own dump in. He is so fast. He trips up a bit, though, as Prep gets the puck back. Prep fans on the puck as one of their players takes a tumble into one of our players.
Oh.
And we'll get an offside. The Landon faithful letting number 11 on Georgetown Prep hear it.
Oh, yeah.
We'll have a neutral zone face-off with 3:48 left in the third period. Hopefully Landon can pull out a victory as they have given up a 2-goal lead and a good shot blocked by Perko. Oh, and that one's off the crossbar. Landon getting lucky, just trying to get it out as that one's deflected high. That did not go out of play, but the ref said it did. So we'll go by what the ref said. If we didn't, there would be total chaos. Farland set to take the defensive zone face-off. Zakir trying to get that puck and does. The Bears trying to break out, and they do. Perkon with the puck. Perkon trying to center. Can't. Farland with a good forecheck, though, trying to keep it in the zone and does. Perkon over to Smink. Smink now down low to Farland. Farland takes a hit that bumps him off the puck. Prep gains possession, but they give it right back to Landon. Perko gets it back into the zone. Prep has possession. Perko and Zakir have to retreat. And a good defensive play by Perko as he does not allow the Prep person to get to the net. A scrum in the corner. No one seems to be moving it. We might get a whistle soon. The whistle is in the ref's mouth, and they get it out. Perkon trying to get something started. No good, as that puck is deflected off of a Prep shot, and it goes over the net. Smink with it below the net in the Landon defensive zone. 2 minutes and 20 seconds left to go in the period. Prep just trying to get it into the zone. Zakir backing off.
Oh, wow.
Nice move.
What a move.
One, no goal. Unbelievable there by Lacalci to save that one. And I think that was a little bit of luck as well.
Great move by 23 on Prep. He takes the puck top side, gets the defenseman biting on it, goes backhand, protects the puck around,
Gets a shot on net, but better saved by Lacalci. Great play.
So the Bears take an offensive zone faceoff. Owen Moore is out there taking the face-off. Tommy Trower is explaining to the ref that Landon needs a timeout. 4-4 the score. 2 minutes left in the third period. Landon going to discuss a game plan. So things have flipped here in this game.
Yes, they have.
Landon has not been controlling this third period, allowing 2 goals to Prep to tie this one up.
You know, sometimes it's better to hit the wall earlier. You know, I feel like Prep hit a wall. They were struggling for a little bit earlier on, and they're starting to find that next gear. And Landon is just starting to hit that wall. So this timeout is really used for us to excel over that, to put in more effort, get more shots on net, get pucks deep, and go back to the basic hockey we've been playing.
Yeah. With 2 minutes left, how do you think the rest of this game is going to be played out?
It's going to get – you're going to see guys tired on the ice. You might see – I think this game is going to be decided by who makes the most mistakes at this point. Just whoever can't grit it through, use their willpower. That's how I think this game's going to be decided.
Yeah. Landon getting set to take another offensive zone face-off.
Jack McCulsey getting involved in the chirps before the face-off.
Love to see it.
Love to see it.
Love to see it.
Goalie chirps.
Farland at the face-off dot with number 8 for Prep. Farland wins, obviously.
Obviously.
Smink trying to get that puck out as there is a scrum in the corner. Prep wins that battle. Trying to get it into the slot, cannot. Farland makes a nice move in the defensive zone to get the Prep players off of him. It's into the Landon offensive zone. Prep trying to get that puck out. Prep with a good breakout and a good shot save by McCulsey. A great save there as you thought he was beat, but he really wasn't. Farland and Perkon on a 2-on-1. Farland just could not get that puck over to Perkon, as Perkon had just him and the goalie. As that passes over to Farland, Farland dumps it back. No one's there. Blazer takes a hit. Haverhill with the puck in the defensive zone. Damude trying to get the puck into the offensive zone. Prep intercepts that one. That one caroms off a stick and into the Landon zone. Prep has it, and a good steal by Damude. As here comes Trowen. Trowen beats the Prep kid to that puck. Should be called a penalty for a check in the back, but that one is not. Haverhill trying to get that away as an offside is called on Prep. We will have a face-off in the neutral zone.
Now, Jake, we have 32 seconds left in the third period. Do we go to overtime if no goals are scored?
I'm not sure what the rules are for exhibition, but if we do, if there is overtime allowed, I believe that we will.
All right. You gotta hope.
Yeah, absolutely. As Prep now takes their timeout. A lot of the fans recognizing the hard work that these commentators do for Landon. Myself and Mr. Deskovich here.
Yes, sir.
We've been at this for a long time.
Oh, yeah.
I believe this is our second game together.
This is our second game. I'm loving every bit of it, Jake.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
So for the Maples, we're going to expect to see a lot of good hockey, especially from what do you think are the teams to beat?
St. John's, obviously. We haven't beaten them yet. I feel like that's going to be – we're going to go back to the championship again. Hopefully not. Not to jinx anything. But St. John's is going to be the team to beat. Gonzaga is looking pretty decent this year. I think those are the two teams we got to worry about. And those are usually the teams we got to worry about every year.
Absolutely. As the Bears get ready for the Maples, they got to beat Prep first.
Yep.
32 seconds on the clock. The clock is not running, and a stretch pass for Perkon just missed. As that was going to be a for sure goal for the Bears. Perkon just not losing any speed. You cannot see any signs of fatigue for him going later into this game.
think they're going to run the same exact play. Win it back, have Reed cut.
The Bears, along with Arthur Smink, taking the face off. He loses that one, and a shot off the draw goes to the back wall. Haberl battling in the corner. Gives it back to Prep at the point. Prep trying to get it into the zone, and they do. Rides along the rail. Back out to Perkon. Perkon! Away with Farland shot! Back to Perkon! He missed the opportunity! Oh. As time expires on the third period, I believe that's it. I think it goes as a tie.
Oh.
Heartbreaking loss for the Bears. Tie. Feels like a loss if you don't beat Prep.
Yeah, it definitely does. We had this game in the bag and just, man, that was difficult.
Stay tuned for the post-game wrap-up as the Bears tie Georgetown Prep 4-4. Shots were 32-30 in favor of the Bears. The Bears ending the hockey game with another great tradition and singing the alma mater.
Mm-hmm.
As the players shake hands, I'm not sure that a lot of them are friends after this one. But that's all right. As we see Owen Calderon and Alexander McMillan carrying the team's equipment back to the locker room, we missed their presence today. I feel like this game would have been a lot different with them. Obviously, Calderon, a good goal scorer, and McMillan, also a good scorer, but better speed and agility. Just an overall great player.
Yeah. I mean, just having more bodies in general is really important in a game like this. I mean, you were able to see both teams getting tired. That third period is where you really need guys to have fresh legs. And if we had even one more player, it really would have made the difference.
Right. All right. And so Landon was short benched tonight, even though they did not play like it. Prep had all of their players, I presume, because their bench was pretty full.
Yeah.
I think Landon was very good at having a presence in front of the net.
Yes.
And I think that's what they need to continue doing going forward against Prep and these other ISC schools. So that ends it. Landon and Prep tie at 4 here at Rockville Ice Arena. Again, this game was a home game for Prep technically because this game was supposed to be played at Cabin John Ice Arena. However, complications led it to be at Rockville, which we appreciate because we get to commentate.
Oh, yeah. It's always awesome.
Always awesome to commentate, especially after a game that we played. Peter played very well. I played very well. Not to toot my own horn. But,
yeah, not the 2-year-old horn.
So that does it. The Bears tie Prep 4-4. Thank you for listening to the Bears Broadcasting Network. I'm Jacob Gold.
I'm Peter Deskovich.
Signing off.
Go
Thank
Bears.
you. Go Bears.